Hello everyone, my name is Oyku Erkilic and I will be talking about my business transformation for all hands and hearts and a chief executive point of view. So what is All Hands and Hearts? It's a nonprofit organization located in the United States. It's formed in 2004 after 9.1 earthquake and tsunami. Since then, it's been operating around the globe. Partners include international NGOs, local NGOs, and stakeholders such as UNICEF, WAPF, and media. And it also includes governmental agencies and private sector stakeholders as well. Ecosystem that the company operates in is a fundraising ecosystem. It thrives on donations and fundraising in a disaster relief zone. So let's dive into our transformation strategy called the Big Bang. When we analyze the organization All Hands and Hearts, we need to recognize that to survive an ecosystem in which it operates, it needs to focus on revolutionary transformation change called the Big Bang by Haley and Balogun in 2002. And within a short period of time, it needs a substantial shift and realignment with the environments. So we will be focused on technological advancements and sustainability strategies today. Around 74% of the non-profit organization claim that digital transformation is a must-have, as stated by AFSA in 2002. It needs to thrive in a current fundraising system, and therefore technology advancements is a must-have. So overall, embracing technology is the key to staying at the forefront of humanitarian efforts, ensuring more rapid, targeted, and impactful response to communities in need. On the other hand, donors are increasingly inclined to support organizations that prioritize sustainability and always opt to collaborate with entities committed to corporate social responsibility as outlined by Brannigan in 2002. So what are our objectives? So our overall objective is always to increase donation sponsors and fundraising so we can operate in countries that need us to survive in the current and future ecosystem when we're doing this. And we can do this by digital transformation for operational resilience, technological innovation for sustainable development, and global networking and operation. So let's look at our first strategy. First of all, the organization needs to focus on digital transformation strategy that focuses on missions and goals of the organization. It needs to be merged into the company as a whole, in every location, in every operations and employee's life. Therefore, first of all, it needs a transformation strategy that is functional and effective. Next, the digital transformation includes the following. In the cloud-based infrastructure, it allows the company to cut down the cost of their operations. With organizations like NGOs to thrive in fundraising, it's important to use the fundraising money and donation in the most efficient way without risking the money. And cloud-based infrastructure really allows this to happen. And it also allows flexibility, agility, remote access, and collaboration. And it's always so easy to adapt to new methods. Next, we have data analytics. It's one of the most important factors. It allows the organization to make an informed decision-making, allowing the organization to allocate the resources more efficiently and assessing whether the organization is making an impact on the communities. It also allows risk assessment of the communities and future preparedness. Next, we have blockchain for transparency. So by showing how the resources were used with the assistance of the technology, the organization can be transparent to both the public and donors. This enhances donor confidence by indicating to them that the resources and contributions were used efficiently. This again allows for the representation of the organization to be more positive, attracting new partnerships. So lastly, we have AI for resource optimization. According to the survey by Stanford Social Innovation Review, only 40% of the organization are planning to adopt to AI for the next 2 years. It allows organizations such as NGO to dynamically resource allocation, predict the future disasters, and how the organization should respond, and allows efficiency in logistics and supply chain management. Next, our strategy, we have sustainability. Next strategy, as I have mentioned, is because of the world is so evolving right now and the customer practices and preferences are changing, we need to focus on sustainability to gain more attraction. So green building practices is the most significant aspect and strategy the organization needs to follow due to its operation of constructions in the disaster countries. For instance, bamboo material was used in Thailand to promote environmental practices. However, this needs to expand to other programs and not only occur once. Due to this practice, it actually drew more attention and it allowed more volunteers to take an interest on joining the program. Another practice that draws attention is utilizing 3D printing technology and using prefabricated construction. So local sourcing and procurement is not only helpful to the locals, it also reduces carbon footprints. Partnerships with local will not only help environmentally, but it will also allow partnerships with the government agency and local NGOs, spreading the name of the organization. Next, we have biodiversity preservation. When we are entering a new site, it's always important to preserve the biodiversity, and therefore it's always important to protect the natural habitats and using native vegetation and plants in the projects. So, of course, with new strategies comes to challenges. Technologically, we can face numerous challenges on the organization level. New technological, especially when we take a new amount of new technological tools. Cost and affordability is going to be significant. And therefore, we can have limited financial resources to allocate the fundraising to technology, and we can have challenges with staff such as human resources. We'll also face challenges with inclusion and accessibility, where in regions we operate, can't always access these new adaptations and can be challenging to allocate to the new regions. We need to also show the donors to receive, donors to receive the support that ROI is going to be positive and going to be benefit the organization, which can be challenging as it's going to take time to show the benefits. Environmentally, getting a hold of the resource can be challenging for every country, and spreading the use of green practices throughout the globe is going to be challenging and costly. Therefore, more fundraising is going to be needed as a material. It's definitely going to cost more than the normal material that we use as a company. Maintaining the goal for the company environment can be challenging when facing different regions and where standards and compliance can be different and not support the activities the company aims to culturally adopt. It's going to be very difficult for communities to culturally adopt these new methods. Challenges, individually, of course, we are going to face challenges individually as well. It's not going to be easy. A whole lot of new changes in the company as a staff. The new initiatives and technology can be overwhelming as an individual to learn in a short period of time, especially if the skill of another staff is more enhanced than yours. It's going to create an overwhelming feeling to catch up. Exiting from normal norms can be hard to create a resistance to change from the staff, and therefore lack of user-friendly systems can also create an overwhelming feeling for the individuals. Of course, we do have mechanisms to control these challenges. We will use COTS's 8 steps to actually overcome and maintain the challenges to the lowest level possible. So we have a greater sense of urgency. We want to allow the staff to know that the goal of the organization is to improve and to only help the community. So it appeals to their heads and hearts. We want top-down leadership commitment, create a strategy that stakeholders, volunteer staff, and donors can all get on board so the strategy can be running successfully. Top-down, bottom-down support, empowering change with training. So we want to talk about skills and tools. Give chance to everyone, allow them to work on innovations on themselves, and always work on local community and governments to support change. We want to present data to show the stakeholders that the change is occurring for continued support. We want to recognize the organizations and individuals' energy to improve, scale the strategies and initiatives that have been making a significant impact on the organization. We also need to promote the success of the changes and help them to endure going forwards. And we want to do a retrospective, what we can learn from this change journey as well. So the resources we need of course, we need financial resources, a lot of financial resources, more than usual. So therefore, we can work on skilled workforce. We can not only train our current staff, but we can also get new skilled workforce. We need training and development programs because of that. We need strategic planning resources. We need change management expertise, strategic partnerships, As well, with expertise such as technological sustainability, we need to focus on every aspect possible, and we need innovation centers to keep on going with the new strategies. So leadership and employment by commitment. So these are the 3 questions that we want to focus on. The first one is, what mechanism can you build into your strategy to harness key thought leaders from across the organization to drive transformation? So we want to do cross-functional teams, open communication channels, innovation workshops on time, leadership training, mentorship training programs, thought leadership publications, and external engagement. So second is that we want to define clear objectives. We want to do agile methodology, cross-functional teams, stakeholder involvement, iterative planning sessions such as feedback mechanisms, regular project reviews, flexibility in resource allocations, and crisis response plan. So how will we make this transformation more positive for employees? We want to recognize them, give them awards, celebrate small wins, support work-life balance, create a positive narrative, promote a sense of purpose, encourage feedback, and connect to their personal goals. Next, of course, we came up with strategies and many more, but we need a roadmap for it. So we do have 2 roadmaps, one for technology and one for sustainability. So we have first 6 months, 7 to 12 months, 13 to 18 months. We want to assess and plan. We need assessments, stakeholder consultation, technology audit. In the 7 to 12 months, we want infrastructure enhancement. We want to upgrade communication platforms, data management systems, training and capacity building, and we want full implementation in 13 to 18 months, launch a pilot system for everything that we are being planning. So continuous improvement and innovation. We want to continue with the technological roadmap. We have 19 to 24 months to ongoing. So feedback mechanisms and technological partnerships as much as we can. So we do have a sustainability roadmap as well. We do have month 1 to 3, we want to conduct sustainability assessments, stakeholder engagement, establish sustainability committee. From 4 to 6 months, we have sustainable policies and training. So we want to draft sustainability policies. We want to employ trainees, employee training. And from 7 to 12 months, we want to implement sustainable practices, so sustainable procurement and local sourcing, waste reduction initiatives, and community engagement. So continued, we have 13 to 18 months, expand and integrate. So we want to implement monitoring systems, optimize supply chain, continuous improvement as well. And then ongoingly, we want to evaluate and communicate. So we want a performance evaluation, stakeholder communication, and transparency and reporting. This is our business model canvas based on what we talked about throughout the whole strategy. So we are talking about key partners, key activities, key proposals, customer relationships, key resources, revenue streams, cost structures, and many more. Over here, you can basically see the strategy coming to all in one place with the business model canvas. So conclusion, the most important strategies we need to take on as an organization includes technology advancements and sustainability. So we need to thrive in the ecosystem against other disaster relief NGOs. We must adopt a revolutionary strategy known as the Big Bang. And therefore, as an organization, the biggest weakness was to adapt to new technologies and ethical standards such as sustainability. As we analyze, challenges are going to rise from new strategies in both organization level and individual. This could be controlled with Kotter's 8 steps. Further on, the organization needs to focus on the employees' lives and how they could contribute to the cause and how the organization could help their growth. Therefore, to thrive in a new ecosystem and future, the best strategies were outlined in this report. And these are my references. Thank you for listening.